Hi, I'm Chef John Politte, and this is It's Only Food. Today we're going to be making chicken cordon bleu. But wait. No, we're going to give it a twist. We're going to give it an It's Only Food twist, and we're going to be making a chicken cordon bleu casserole. So stay tuned and watch how we do it. Take care. See you in a bit. And here we see our ingredients. Here are our chicken thighs right here. Some sliced deli ham, Virginia ham, shredded Swiss cheese, our 5-day supply of sodium in the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom soup, 1 onion, frozen corn, 1 cup, and some leftover rice just for giggles. Well, alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook this chicken, and while it's cooking we are going to do the prep work. So I'm going to add some oil into my favorite pan. I love this pan, it can do so much to it. It's so versatile. And I've got the chicken, I'm just going to stick it right in the pan with the hot oil. I've got 3 of them here. And I'm using tongs and not my hands. And I'm going to put the tongs right in here like this, and I'm going to use them again. But once I am done with them, I'm going to get them out of here because I don't want them touching the food. So we're just going to pop that right in there, let that cook. So then we'll start the prep. Okay. First thing I want to prep up is the onion. So find my knife. Oh, there she is. Just prep up our onion because we're going to add this. Wow, bang, bang. We're going to add this right to the cooking chicken after I flip it. I said we're going to add this to, no, just kidding. We're going to add this to the, excuse me, chicken after I flipped it over. We're going to put this right in here, and then we're actually going to deglaze the chicken breast a little bit with some wine, which is one of those things I forgot to show you in the opening sequence. Oh, there's some more onion. We've got our ham. You can cut it into thin strips, you can cut it into chunks. This is some sandwich meat that we've gotten. Wow, gotta learn how to stabilize that board a little better. All right, we're still in the shot, so that's good. I'm just going to cut this into some subtle little diced pieces that will just play a part in the role of the casserole. It will be a major player, but it's chopped in such a way that it will be a subtle player, almost like an understudy. Wow, I should have been a drama cook. Wipe this off. I've got the corn. Now we're going to take the corn and we're going to take each corn nugget and we're going to dice it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding you. Seeing if you're paying attention at home. Got our cream mushroom and cream of chicken. This is hard prep right here. This is taking the longest. So this is the labor intensive right here, is opening these cans. I know it's, John, you're a chef. Why don't you make it from scratch? Well, the name of my show is It's Only Food. I'm trying to help people learn how to cook. And sometimes learning to cook does not mean having to be a chef. So, our Swiss cheese and our rice. We're good to go. Prep is done. Let's slide over here and see if we've got this chicken breast. We'll flip it over. Alright, I'm going to do something now I want to do, which is part of the steps. I'm going to take the chicken breasts, oh, I'm sorry, not the chicken breasts, chicken thighs. I'm going to pull them out of here. Set them over here, so we're going to cut those up. But first, look at that. I want to get these onions translucent. I'm going to let them cook a little longer, but I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit while I cut the chicken. So we're going to put the chicken back in there, and then we're going to deglaze it with some wine. Alright, now we're going to add the chicken into the, now you can see the We're using olive oil, so it's kind of not going to brown the way I want to. But this ham is actually developing some brown on it. It is browning. The onions are translucent. Sorry, they're translucent. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with that chicken. Just going to throw that right in there. Turn up the heat. I don't season this with salt and pepper. Maybe a little pepper. But it's kind of a cheesy dish, so it doesn't have a lot of herb or peppery kind of flavor profile to it. It's more of a cheesy, crumbly, it's a schnitzel basically. When a schnitzel is a piece of meat that's been pounded down and then floured and then egg wash and then fried. So it's going to have a crispy, crunchy texture and really not have much of a flavor to it. But I got some red wine here I'm going to hit it with just to deglaze it. You want to just scrape all that numbly good stuff out of there. That's thickening a little bit in there. Oh, that smells really good. But so there's that. That's good to go. Let me get you a close-up of that. That smells fantastic. The wine in there. And then since it's going to go in the oven too, we're going to bake it some more. I'm going to throw that corn in. I turn down the heat now because it has deglazed. I just put the corn in there to get a little color, and so I can actually say that yes, I did have my vegetables, even though it's really technically not a vegetable. And I'm going to put this the cream of chicken. Now you can deglaze with a lot of things: beer, wine, stock, coffee, vinegar. Dairy is not recommended for a deglaze, but wine is, I think, the go-to, and then of course chicken or beef stock. I've even used Worcestershire to do a deglaze too. I've got both the cans in here now. I'm just gonna mix all this up. You can hear it has stopped sizzling and cooking, which is okay. Green onions would be really good in here. Just gonna mix all this together. I'm gonna put my rice in there now. That's just some leftover rice that I wanted to get rid of. And I got the cheese. I'm going to put a little cheese in there when it's cooking, and then I'm going to put it in the casserole dish, and I'm going to top it with some more cheese and breadcrumbs to give it that faux schnitzel crispiness. So it's all mixed in. Yeah, I'm going to hit it with a little pepper. Just a little bit. If I can find it. There it is. Here it's coming up to heat again. You can hear it popping and snapping. Alright, everything is mixed, thoroughly cooked. I'm going to add some cheese now, just to have it into the casserole. That's all mixed. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put it in a casserole dish covered up with some cheese, and then we're going to throw it in the oven. So join us when we get to that part. Thanks a lot. Now we're going to pan it up. Make sure I'm recording, because sometimes I haven't. Just going to put it all in here like that. You can smell that wine in there. Hopefully the powers will not mind that. Alright, cheese. Got the leftover Swiss. Sprinkle it on top. Sprinkle it on top. A little here. A little there. Breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs too, so that'll be kind of nice. I'm just going to throw that in there too. When that cheese melts, it'll take these breadcrumbs down with it, and that'll give it the crispiness. And there's oil in that cheese, so you don't need to introduce any fat to it. So There we go. Got my lids. Going in the oven, 350 for about an hour. All right, well there it was. We made a chicken cordon bleu casserole, or hot dish as it's known up here in Minnesota. It's kind of a dreary day outside today. It snowed and there's not a lot of sunlight. So it's kind of a good meal to have, a little hot dish, little comfort food, little casserole, little chicken cordon bleu. So hope you learned a little bit today. It was fun teaching. I'd like to do a shout out now to some people. I'd like to say shout out to Rona, Tony over at Old Nerd Reviews, Vincenzo's Plate, Fit Men Can Cook, Healthy Grocery Girl, Raymax Kitchen and Grill. You guys are great subscribers and you leave comments on my show and you've helped me grow, and you're also, you do some good creative work too. So I'm giving you a shout out and liking your shows as well too. Hopefully go check them out. You have to rewatch the video to get it because I don't have time to type all that in down in the comment section, sorry. And I'm not very good at that kind of stuff either. I guess I could copy and paste it, but we'll see. But watch the show again. Thanks a lot for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click down here at the old button that's got me cooking on a little postage stamp like thing. Right up here you get my website at itsonlyfood.biz. Check that out. Check out what we do besides selling the magic seasoning. So I got one more coming out. I hope to have that in my next show. Actually, my next show, I think we're going to sit down in my office and discuss how we make videos, all the components that go into it. I like to have a little feedback from some of you guys that do this too. A lot of the people I mentioned in the last couple of shows too. What goes into the show, video, editing, music, content you have to write. I mean, there's different ways of doing it. That'll be another show, but it's something I'd really like to have a discussion about with all the other creators, especially the food shows. So again, this is John Politte, Chef Politte at itsonlyfood.com. Whoa, way off. This is Chef John Politte at It's Only Food. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, stumble upon me on StumbleUpon, and Pinterest and all the other social media that I'm on. Go ahead and check out the About section on my channel page. It'll take you to all those links. It's been a pleasure teaching you how to make chicken cordon bleu casserole. Everybody take care. We love you. Stay out of trouble. Have a good day. Bye-bye.